Welcome back to the Heidi Healing Show. Anytime in your life is a great time to balance your hormones. If you want more energy in your life, if you want to balance your weight, if you want to sleep better at night, if you want to feel stronger, both physically, mentally, you want to balance your hormones. And we're about to dive into practices that will help you do that naturally. My name is Heidi Nordlund, and as an Ayurvedic doctor and a certified yoga therapist, I work as a medical intuitive, guiding people into the practices that are most ideal for balancing your body, your mind, your emotions, your whole being. Every single person has hormones, and it is important for every single person to attend to these hormones that are circulating through the body, especially in a woman. All through life, every month, there is a cycle of hormones. And if we look at the woman's life, puberty, major challenge for the hormones because they are cycling and they're moving. And knowing how to breathe can really help balance it. And the more we balance our hormones from an early start on, the easier it gets throughout life. But even if you have never thought of balancing your hormones, that's totally fine. It's never too late. It's never too late. So whether you're pregnant, postpartum, going through menopause, as a man experiencing the highs and the lows of the hormones within your body, today's practices will help you balance no matter where you're at in your life. Let's start with the breath. When we come into life, life starts with the breath. The breath holds such magic. If breath is more shallow, there's more stress in life. There's poor sleep, and hormones start getting imbalanced and interfered with. Lots of causes in life interfere with the hormones. You can read about all of that negative stuff that's going on, the stress and the indigestion and the insomnias and all the imbalances that can happen in life that interfere with the hormones. I'm not going to spend time on that right now because I want us to get into the juiciness of the practices that help to balance, that help us feel better, that help us gain greater clarity. So breath. Calming the breath down and getting in touch with the lower lobes of the lungs. And that all has to do with the diaphragm. So take your hands right now and bring them down on your belly. And find your loving breath, long and deep. Belly breathing, very healing. It activates your lower lobes of your lungs, and it gets you in touch with the vital part of your breath. When you start activating your diaphragm muscle and expanding in your abdomen, you are activating some very special aspects of your nervous system, your parasympathetic nervous system. And when that happens, signals are sent from your brain down into your body that allows the cells to activate in their intelligence and allows the cellular system in your whole body to balance. So find that belly breath for a moment here. You can lie down to relax more, and you will feel how your belly is expanding on your inhale and coming back in on your exhale. And just focus on it a little bit here for 5-10 breaths. So you get in touch with the feeling of belly breathing. So you can do other things and still belly breathe. Practice makes master, and attention, when you bring your attention and your focus down into your belly and breathing there, then your energy is going there. Continuing with this belly breath, we are going to practice a sacred breathing technique that has been around for a really, really long time. So when you're practicing this breath, you're tapping into an awareness that has been cultivated by thousands and millions of people for thousands of years. It's a very powerful breathing practice to balance your brain hemispheres, to balance your left and your right side, to bring greater awareness into your whole being and balance your hormones. It is the Nadi Shodhana. It's a purification of the subtle nerve channels that circle around your spine. In Sanskrit, they are known as the Ida and the Pingala Nadi, subtle nerve channel. It's also known as the alternate nostril breath. Anulom Vilom is another name for it. Pick a hand. Usually right hand is used. You put your thumb on one nostril and then use your pinky and ring finger on the other nostril. It's not like you're pushing too hard or anything like that, just gently so you can feel that you're closing your nostrils. You can even practice this without your hands. When you get better at it, or if you've already practiced a lot, then you can just focus on your nostril and your attention goes there, your energy goes there, and you will breathe in that nostril. That's how powerful you are. So let's practice together here. We're closing one nostril. Close the right nostril first. And to bring greater awareness to your mind's eye, your third eye, your soul center, your Agnya chakra, you can put your index finger and middle finger on your forehead and tap a little bit there. Then close your eyes if it's safe for you to do so, and then inhale in your left nostril, expanding your belly, holding the breath, expanding, and then change your fingers and exhale out your right nostril. Long and deep, belly goes back in, hold. Now again, inhale in your right nostril, holding the breath, changing the fingers, and exhaling out the left. See if you can breathe longer and deeper and use that diaphragm muscle to move your belly. Inhale in the left, holding the breath here, expanding. Visualize that you are expanding in your energy, and then exhale out the right. As you're breathing here, you're balancing your whole being. Inhale in your right side. Smile a little bit and open up your nostrils, holding the breath here, expanding more in greater energy. Close the right nostril and exhale out the left. Experience your belly moving, yes? Inhale in the left. Deeper breaths. Change the fingers. Exhale out the right. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Just a gentle smile on your lips. Inhale in the right. Every time, feel that you can breathe. Inhale and exhale a little longer. And exhale out the left. Now see if you can take a little bit longer time to truly exhale deeply and hold that breath out. Then inhale in the left. Holding with such love for yourself and expanding. You can tap a little bit more to bring greater awareness into your third eye. And exhale. Keep going. Keep practicing more rounds of this Nadi Shodhana, purifying the subtle nerve channels. Purifying these channels in the body is so essential for all of the systems in the body. In Ayurveda, we work with many different systems in the body, and all systems are associated with channels. We have a whole network of billions of channels in this miraculous body that we have. When this body is working, it is a miracle because there are so many ways to imbalance this body. So breath helps to purify important channels, subtle nerve channels in your whole being. And it's necessary in order to experience greater balance in life. Dedicate yourself right now. Make an agreement with yourself that you want to consciously bring greater awareness to your breath, how you breathe. Breathing deeper down in the lobes of your lungs, expanding your abdomen. And start your day just like when you were born. Start every day as a rebirth, loving your breath, opening your eyes, and becoming aware of this breath and loving it. Practice a few more rounds so you can truly experience the benefits. Inhaling in the left side. Exhaling out the right. Inhaling in the right. Exhaling out the left. And in between each breath, hold as long as you can. And the more you practice, you can hold and expand that kumbhaka, that breath retention, a little bit more. And as you do so, you experience an expansion. There's great magic in that expansion of breath, both holding the inhale and holding the exhale. During that pause of the breath moving in and out, you are in a more open space that activates all of your chakras, that opens you up above to bring greater clarity, call in ideas, solutions, balance, becoming more alive, gaining clarity, gaining connection in that clarity. That you have a higher self, that you have a soul, that you're so much more than this physical body, that you operate beyond the function of the physicalities. You get in touch with that energetic force that is operating within you. And that connection is where the true healing lies, where the true balance lies. So get the sense that you are expanding in every breath, especially when you're holding your breath. love, expanding energy, taking up your space, going beyond and breaking free from all limitations. So with that awareness, practice this Nadi Shodhana, this sacred breath, regularly. A little bit every morning, a little bit throughout the day, and in the evening. So as you right now, make it a priority to rebirth yourself in your breath and truly balance yourself. Time will make space for you to practice. When you're firm in your decision making about what it is you want, the universe will create time and space for you. Because ultimately, time and space is simply an illusion. And you are the creator of your life. And you make a firm decision, the energy will open up for you to do so. And life will rearrange itself in alignment with your greatest firm decisions. There are specific herbs in our amazing world, plants that offer you healing and balance to your hormones. So as younger women, everyone is young as long as we feel that in our mind. Age is another illusion. We have different signs that show that we've been on this planet Earth some more years and so forth, but our soul is forever young. It's a funny thing to talk about younger and older, really. But for the sake of how these herbs work in the body, we're going to utilize that kind of language. And we've been raised with thinking in terms of us being younger or older. So if we make a dividing line around 50 years old, the younger from 0 up to 50, there is a great need to balance progesterone often. There are always exceptions. There is no general recommendation that is good for everybody. And that's where, when we work more intuitively with the plants, with the practices, we will have a greater opportunity at matching the alignment of what practices work better for you. Generally speaking, for a lot of people, balancing progesterone is very important. If a woman is experiencing PMS, a lot of menstrual cramps, strengthening and balancing the progesterone in the body is helpful often, but not for everybody. So if some things don't work for you, or if you've tried a lot of different things and nothing seems to work, then contact me, because intuitively, I call in the practices that help you specifically. Now, what helps to balance that progesterone for a lot of people? We have an amazing plant in Ayurvedic medicine, and it's called Vidari. It's in the family of the wild yam. Vidari is relatively safe to take. It can be added to foods, and it can be taken through foods. Then it's very safe. But if there is a stronger need to balance the progesterone, a medicinal dose is necessary. And before you get going with taking high medicinal doses, we're talking a tablespoon a day or more, consult with an Ayurvedic doctor like myself to make sure that your body is needing that kind of medicine. For men, there is a wonderful plant that balances the testosterone. And some women need to balance the testosterone as well. And that plant is ashwagandha. ashwagandha. These are roots. We use the roots, and they can be added to your foods. They can be taken in teas. They can be taken by themselves. They can be mixed into honey. They can be mixed into applesauce. They can be mixed into a lot of different things and then eaten that way. Or you can just directly put it on the tongue and swallow it down. They don't taste terrible. For women from 50 and above, balancing estrogen is essential. A lot of imbalances, a lot of symptoms and signs of the imbalance shows up when the estrogen starts dropping. It's easy to go get hormonal therapy and taking pills in terms of the synthetic estrogen. It will suppress the symptoms. And the symptoms are interfering with life in the sense that functioning is not possible in life. For a little while, sure, taking some synthetic drugs, synthetic hormones can help to get us back into functioning. But then find natural remedies that can substitute, because natural healing, the plants that will heal and balance the hormones, will get to the very root cause. And every time you get to the root cause of imbalances in life, you will set yourself up for a longer and healthier and happier life. There are always side effects with things that are more synthetic and more not natural. Maybe not immediately, but later on it will show up in some ways. And then there will be more serious things to have to be dealt with. So balancing your hormones naturally is the way to go. You set yourself up, preventing an array of issues. If you don't get to the root cause of issues, you can be working on treating imbalances for a really, really, really long time. The plant that strengthens the estrogen in the body is the shatavari. Shatavari is also a root. So these three roots, vidari, ashwagandha, and shatavari, used in alignment with the body's needs and utilized for the right person, make wonders in a person's life. When we create an herbal formula in Ayurveda, we add other things to the formula to help the digestion. And digestion is very, very important when it comes to balancing your hormones. Eating an ideal diet for your body, not what works best for your neighbor or your greatest friend or your parents or your kids. You. The foods that heal you. The statement, you are what you eat, there is such truth to that. And to know what your body is in alignment with and what is going to heal your gut, your GI tract, your entire intestinal system, all of your organs. You can go about and you can try different foods and then you can see how you feel. But it's a lot more effective when you activate your clarity and your connection through breath awareness. And we're about to dive into energy healing that will activate you easier. And then you get in touch with your intuition and you can know and confirm the foods that are going to help heal you rather than imbalance you. So what you eat in the fall season is very different from what you eat in the spring season. What you eat during the winter is very different from what you eat in the summer. Previous Heidi Healing sessions, I go more into detail about what foods to eat when and how to prepare the foods with the digestive spices. So you can go back and watch the previous episodes and gain greater insights about how to prepare your food so it's more digestible to heal your body. Now let's dive into this wonderful healing energy that is readily available to every single person. Because whether you feel it or not, you're an energetic being. Proclaim that for yourself right now. I am an energetic being. I'm a spiritual being. Many people put things and practices in the category of spiritual, and then they go about life and they say, oh no, I'm not a spiritual person because I don't have anything to do with all the things that I put in that box. Everything we do and say and experience in life is within the category of spiritual. There is nothing that is not spiritual. It's just a matter of how you decide to define spirituality and how you have learned about what spirituality is or isn't. What if it is true that everything is spiritual? Then all of a sudden you can see yourself in a whole new light of embracing everything that you are. And when you start embracing all parts of yourself and every aspect of yourself, there is much greater balance. And this has everything to do with balancing hormones and balancing your life and balancing your health and well-being, balancing how you show up in your relationships, balancing your personal life, your financial life, balancing anything in your life, embracing all that you are allows you to balance every aspect of your life with greater ease. So whatever it is you've learned in the past or believe about yourself of what you are and what you're not, and all the belief systems that allow you to judge or criticize and seeing other people that portray those characteristics, that personality of the things that you definitely are not, and then that gives you the right to judge and criticize. Whenever we judge or criticize something, it's because we've shut ourselves off the connection with that part of ourselves for whatever reason. Those reasons can be trauma, pain, suffering. Those are the common reasons. So what if you right now can choose to recognize that you're so much more, that you're all of it. All the parts that you don't like about life are within you as well. All of this entire universe, everything you go about and experience is part of you inside. So to balance your hormones has everything to do with experiencing yourself as that energetic spiritual being and loving every part of yourself. Now take your hands and rub them together. Create a little friction between your hands. We're going to have a little fun with the energy that is moving through the body. And whether or not you have worked with energy, there's no requirement. There is no prerequisite. Wherever you are in your life right now, you start there. Now take your hands a little apart and feel a little tingling in your hands. And you can shake your hands a little bit to activate this. Now, think of your liver. Your liver organ is an important organ when it comes to balancing your hormones. The liver has so many functions. The anatomy of the liver is amazing. And there are so many foods, improper food combinations, sugars, stress and anger and frustration and all of these negativities. I'm calling them out because they interfere with the function of the liver. And we're going to ask for this healing energy to go in and shift the function of the liver so it heals. Let's ask this healing energy to move into the liver, to balance, to purify, to detox, to heal. And just get the sense that you have your liver in the healing energy between your hands right now. If you like, you can put your hands down on your liver and you can focus your healing energy through your arms and hands directly into the liver. Your liver is positioned on your right side in the upper quadrant, on the right side, right below your rib cage. You can massage in there with your fingers, and if it is tender and sore, perhaps, your liver really needs some attention. So we call out all the negativities, all those thought forms of criticism and judgments and unworthiness and anger and hatred against others, against ourselves. All of those times of eating excessive sugar or drinking alcohol or smoking, drugs, synthetic medications, all of the things that impair the liver's function. We ask all that to be washed away and cleaned out with this healing energy of light frequency, high vibration, expansive consciousness. And get the sense that you are powerful and that your energy, through your intention, has the power and the ability to balance your liver function right now. Send a loving thought to your liver, trusting that your breath carries a healing energy, and as you focus down on your liver, your breath goes there. Where attention goes, energy flows. And when you breathe into your liver right now, and as we together are intending this powerful healing energy, there is a shift that is happening. So make this a regular practice to come back and shine this healing light energy, this loving healing energy into your liver. It's very effective and very powerful, and it is so safe. There are no side effects. Now, if your liver is full of toxins and you are sending in your loving healing energy, your body may react by having some diarrhea later today or tomorrow. That is not a side effect. That is a healthy response because you are balancing your body and your body is responding to it and getting rid of the toxins, or maybe throwing up, or maybe getting some rashes for just a short period of time and itchiness in the skin because the toxins come out through the skin. The blood flows through the liver. And when we purify the liver, we're also purifying the blood. And when we purify the blood, the impurities come out through the skin. These are natural responses. That is not a disease. But of course, if you have a skin condition that is continuously going on, then that is requiring more deep professional help to detox. And in Ayurveda, we have the amazing Panchakarma protocol that works so amazingly for blood purification. I know, because I was born into this life with extreme impurities in the blood. And I would deal with all sorts of skin problems for most of my life. And I've cleaned it up. And you can too. So good. Now give thanks to yourself. Give thanks to you. Give thanks to yourself for showing up, for having an interest in balancing your life, balancing your hormones, strengthening yourself so you can show up in life as the greatest version of yourself. And as you make the effort, as you set the intentions to do that, life rearranges itself. Your world rearranges itself around how you show up energetically. When you make some shifts through your intention, through your words, thoughts, belief systems, energetically, when you show up in a little different way, your world will rearrange around that and you will have a different experience in your life. So when you want to transform something in your life, when you want to experience something greater, some more happiness, some more success, it starts with your own energy. That's why it's so important to recognize, wow, I'm an energetic being. Proclaim it out loud. Say it out loud. I'm an energetic being. Woo, it's so exciting. I'm an energetic being. Like a little kid for Christmas. Wow, getting the greatest gift right now. Christmas has come today, right now. Your birthday is right now. You're being reborn, rebirthing is happening right now in this one breath, and this breath, and this breath. And every breath is an opportunity to start loving ourselves more, to start believing, wow, I am worthy of this life. I am worthy of great health. I am worthy of great success. I'm worthy of great opportunities. Call it in. You have activated yourself through your breath awareness, through this healing energy. What are you wanting more of in your life right now? Call it in. I am worthy of. Say it out loud. Your voice is powerful. There is vibration in your voice. There is energy in your voice. I am worthy of happy relationships. I am worthy of friends that make me feel happy. I am worthy of great love. I'm worthy of great passion. I'm worthy of, what is it that you want? I'm worthy of great abundance. I'm worthy of financial security. I am worthy of living my greatest life. I'm worthy of activating my unique healing abilities. I am worthy of activating my unique gifts. Call it in. What are you worthy of? The more you call it in and the more worthiness you fill yourself up with, the more you activate yourself. And the more you activate yourself, the more the world that you live in will start rearranging in alignment with that vibration and that expanded consciousness that you are expressing. How exciting is that? Anything is possible when you attend to your own energy and you start filling yourself up with the love and the light that shines within worthiness, the feeling good enough, the self-love. And self-love comes more and more and more the more you embrace every part of yourself. Even the aspects of yourself that you're not proud of. Ask yourself right here, right now, to love those parts of yourself even more. And as you do, they'll start dissolving. Any lower vibration of all the energies that we're not proud of. When we start focusing self-love, worthy energy, good enough energy, gratitude energy, unconditional love energy, light energy, light frequencies, expanded consciousness. When we start becoming aware of all that greatness and we start focusing it into all the aspects of ourselves that we don't like so much, they start to dissolve. And as they start to dissolve, we become aware of all those black holes within the consciousness. And then we start filling them up with love and light. And we start filling ourselves up from the very root of where the traumas, the problems started. And when you start filling yourself up from the root cause like that, magic happens. So in this one breath right here, right now, can you open your heart to love yourself more? To love every part of yourself more? To feel grateful for everything that has happened on your path? And recognize that every single little thing that has happened on your path is vital in order for you to step into the greatest version of yourself and utilizing your greatest gifts. It's all built on the foundation of everything you've experienced up until now. In this one breath right here, right now, can we together enjoy deeper gratitude? Can we enjoy greater expansion of who we are? So whenever we come up against something we don't like, that makes us cringe, whether it's somebody else that does it or we do it ourselves, can we remember with greater ease to do the opposite, to open our heart more, to bring our shoulders back down and open the heart and remember, I am worthy. I am loved. And I show up as the greatest version of myself with greater love. And as we do more and more and more and more, choosing to expand, choosing to love ourselves more, life will rearrange itself in alignment with that. Thank you so much for showing up to practice with me here. And if you want to go deeper, to truly get into the very, very root causes of these black holes within the consciousness and to fill yourself up from the very root, the very core of your being, then please contact me, because that is exactly what I am passionate about, walking beside you to reach those goals in your life. Together we shine. Remember, it's never too late to heal at all levels. Namaste.